Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I organize all of our pet records. Now we do have a house full of pets. We have 4 dogs and we have kitty cats, and we also have a rabbit, a Holland Lop rabbit. So there's lots of records that have to be kept, and I keep my records in this binder. Now I just redid this binder recently because my binder that I had for years and years was getting very ratty, and so I actually just bought this binder and some of the things you're going to see in the inside of it not that long ago, so I figured I would share with you guys. So this was bought from a seller on Etsy. I will leave the link to her shop in the box, the description box below. But she had all sorts of different patterns and colors. You can pick out the shape that you want on your front of your binder. You can customize it with what you want it to say. I wanted pet records on mine. I do have a binder just like this for all of our health records, and this one, that one says health records on the front of that one, and it's a different color scheme. And then she makes the little folders that you're going to see in the inside, and to match it, so you can buy folders or you can kind of do something different. So this is just how I organize everyone's pet records. When we do go on vacation and we take the dogs, all I have to do is open this up and take out Stassi and Harper's records to take with us, so it keeps everything nice and convenient. And when I need to look for something, I'll always just go to my binder because everything is kept in the binder. This is a nice high quality 3-ring binder, and it's quite heavy because we have quite a few pets, and I don't have separate binders for everyone. I just keep everyone inside this one binder. All right, so let's see what we have inside. So the first thing that I have for every pet is kind of like a name sheet. And this just, you know, says whatever pet it is, and their breed, the breeder, and the birthday. So I have, you know, Harper's birthday there. And then on the inside of that name sheet, I always have a picture of the pet that it is. Not that I'm going to forget who it is, but I just thought it was cute and just kind of like my favorite picture of them. I do have to get a picture of Stassi, not that she has any shortage of pictures, as you guys know, but I just haven't printed one out for her section yet. So you're going to see that in a second. But this is Harper's picture. And then I have these, I keep them in page protectors, so it stays nice and clean and it doesn't, you know, it's not easily ripped. And then I will have a few page protectors, you know, after the main section here with the name card. And I just keep things like their pedigree. This is my purchase agreement from her breeder. She came from a breeder in Shreveport, Louisiana. And so I keep like my agreement, purchase agreement rather, in this section here behind her pedigree. This section here is her microchip information. So all of that is in here. And then I have her health records that I keep her shot records in. This was her puppy record from the breeder. And I keep a little booklet in here. I don't do many vaccinations at all, but if I ever need to look up when she was last vaccinated, it is in this little booklet here. And then I bought these papers. It's actually a notebook from Erin Condren. So I love Erin Condren's planners and I love her notepads. So I ordered a notepad or a couple of notepads, and what I did was I hole punched 3 holes, and I have like quite a few sheets in here for each for each pet. And what I like to keep in this section is just what they're on at the time for food and supplements. So this is what Harper is on for February of 16. And then as this changes, I will change this out or just write, you know, the new plan underneath it or on subsequent pages. I just added this into the binder. This is something new. I didn't have that in my old binder, but I always, you know, was thinking about that this would be a good idea to include something like this in each section of each pet. So that is that. And then here are the folders that I was telling you guys about. So she customized these folders to match the binder, and I got one with all of the pets' names on them. I did hole punch 3 holes to be able to fit into the binder. And this is Harper's. These are very nice quality. And what I keep in this is all of their receipts for their medical records. So anytime they go to the vet, I have all of the receipts in here. This is Harper's echocardiogram that she had done. So it's a disc of that. So all the medical records stay in each folder. I'm not going to go through each one because there's personal information in there, but this is, you know, where I keep all of the medical records. All right, the next one here is Miss Stassi. So this is all of her information, her birthday and where she came from, her breeder, and she came from a wonderful breeder in New York. This is where her little picture is going to go, so I need to print out a nice picture of that. And then this is her pedigree, and she has champions and grand champions all throughout her pedigree. I don't believe there is one dog on here that is not a champion or a grand champion. So we are very proud of that, and she's so beautiful, and that's because she had beautiful parents and grandparents and great-grandparents. The next thing here is her papers from the AKC. So I keep her papers here. And then this is her microchip information. So that's hers. And then this is her little booklet with her record of what shots she has gotten. So this comes out, and then it's just a record of, you know, vaccinations. The next thing we have in Stassi's section is her certificate for her training that we did. So she got a nice little certificate, and in the back of this page protector, in the back of this, I believe, is some training information. So we have that along, you know, with this certificate of achievement. And then this is her paper with her food and supplements of everything that she is on at the time. And same thing, I did the same thing with this. This is her folder with her name. And then all of this information here is her medical records from when she has been to veterinarians. And then on this side, I keep just kind of like a little fan page or a fan section. This is letters that we have gotten from subscribers, little cards, things like that. So that is all everything that I keep in this section. She loves getting mail, so we like to keep that to look back on. The next one is Chi-Chi. And this is her information with her birthday. She is getting old, poor baby. She's getting up there, but she's doing really good for her age. And this is a picture of Chi-Chi when she was much younger. She's kind of old and gray now, but she's a beautiful little Chihuahua. Good girl. And then this is all of her information with her vaccinations that she's had. And this was a claim form. I do have pet plan insurance for the dogs. And I love that insurance plan. It's a very, very good plan. And that website is gopetplan.com if you're interested in insurance. I believe that it is a very, very great thing to have because veterinary care is very, very expensive. And it's nice to have that peace of mind knowing that that you have pet insurance to take care of, anything that you have. I do believe that Pet Plan is the absolute best insurance plan out there. I have tried over the past, years ago, I tried different ones, and definitely Pet Plan has the best plan out there. This is her little section with her food and supplements. And then her binder, or her folder actually, with her vet information in there. And then this is all the same. So the same thing, it's all set up the same. We have Paris's information, her vaccination booklet, her AKC papers are in there, her food and supplements, and then her binder. I keep saying binder, folder, her folder with her veterinary records. And then we have our kitty cats. So we have Chaz. Chaz is getting old. He was born in 2003. This is what Chaz looks like. And then we have his vaccination records. We have Tucker. All of our cats are getting quite up there in age. And Tucker is just a black kitty cat there. We have a ragdoll named Riley, and that is what Riley looks like here. And then his vaccination record, and I believe his papers are in the back of there. Then we have another kitty cat named Reese, and he is a ragamuffin. And this is what Reese looks like. And then same thing. I don't have individual folders for each one of the cats because they really don't go to the vet hardly at all. So I didn't find there was a need. I do have one folder for all of them in the back. This is Jagger. He is our newest kitten. He is about the same age as Stassi, and my husband actually found him and hand-fed him since he was 9 days old. So he is quite spoiled for my husband, and vice versa. So I always kid that I think you think that you gave birth to this kitten. This is what Jagger looked like quite a few months ago. He is all grown up now. He's about 9 months old. But this is one of his little kitten pictures. He's like a steel gray color. He's very pretty. And then we have Mozzie, and Mozzie is our Bengal. And he is a badass. I will just tell you that. This is his picture when he was a kitten. And he is gorgeous. He's much prettier now than even this picture. He's absolutely gorgeous. So I don't have a current picture of him, but he's beautiful. And then he has had quite a few medical issues. He gets bladder stones, and so this is his records there. This is his pedigree. And then he came from Goji's Bengals in Louisiana, and that is our contract with Goji's. And then this is his microchip information. And then this is the folder for all of the cat's medical records here. And then the last folder in this section is just of all of our pets that have since passed on. So these are name cards for them. And this was the theme of the last binder that I had for many years before I got this new binder. And so I just have the name cards of those pets that have passed on. I couldn't throw them out. I just couldn't. So I kept their little name cards and their pictures. This is Callie. This was our first dog ever. She lived to be 18 years old. So for her size dog, that is like amazing that she lived so long. And she was an excellent, excellent dog. And then we have Bristol's name card here and a picture of Bristol. And then I had a little Chihuahua named Tia, and she, passed on as well. So I kept their little name cards just as kind of like a reminder of them. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I like to stay organized as much as possible. And this just helps keep me organized. And whatever method you choose to do your pet records, I do think that it is a great idea to have some sort of organization for that. That way you can keep everything in one spot. And when you need to go to the vet, you can easily find it and just pull it out and have instant records right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please leave me any questions and comments in the box below, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye guys.